Yo, YouTube gang, what's going on? Now, I know. I said, hey, I'm gonna post consistently 2025. Now that I'm on another. Look, I haven't been posting consistently only because I'm tired of doing vlogs, to be real with you. Bro, y'all don't even care about that right now. Like, I'm not even that interesting right now. But I'm like, all right, you ain't gonna do vlogs. What you gonna do? So I'm thinking. I'm actually asking people. I'm like, bro, what do y'all want to hear about? But like, I'm asking, I'm like, what should I do? And they're like, well, what's some things you did with trade? And I was like, well, man, I got funded 150K again. And he was like, bro, talk about getting funded 150K. I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'll do that. Yeah, it only took like 2 weeks. He's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, that's a whole video in itself. So this video, we're gonna talk about how I got funded 150K with Top Step in 2 weeks of trading. So disclaimer before y'all say like, oh, I'm gonna go get a 150K account past in 2 weeks. Yes, you actually can pass it in a week, but 2 weeks is pretty standard if you know what you're doing. But disclaimer, if you don't know, I have about half a decade of trading experience at this point. So this is after a lot of failures, a lot of money loss, a lot of things. So don't be discouraged if, you know, you just watched this video for the first time, you just started trading last year and you bought a Top Step account and you don't pass in 2 weeks. All right, so just chill. But like I was saying, I got funded 150K and all I really did was follow my strategy. It's crazy because like, that sounds simple, like duh, follow your strategy. What is your strategy? That's some other stuff I do teach on the side in the mob trades, but that's not what this video is about. It's not about my strategy. It's about how I followed a plan. I followed my strategy, followed my plan, followed my risk management, followed everything that I needed to do. But the thing is, I feel like there's a way to approach a funded account that people just, that you're tripping on. So usually when you have funded accounts, I feel like people either are one or two type of funded traders. One, you over risk by a ton and you blow your account the first day you get it, second day you get it, right? Or two, you inch it step by step just to get funded. And personally, in my opinion, those two ways, they can work, but there's a easier, simpler way to do it if you've really back tested your strategy. So boom, for example, I know I win about 70 to 75% of the time, right? But in my head, I'm saying, okay, if I only expect to lose 3 out of 10, that means I'm going to trade 20% of my overall drawdown. That way I'm able to get 5 trades per funded account I grab. Now, the reason why I'm confident in doing this is because, remember, I win 70 to 75% of the time, meaning I shouldn't lose 5 trades. Now, my risk to reward is minimum 1 to 3.5, right? So let's say I lose 3 trades, for example, right? So I'm down a total of 3, let's say 3% for the 3 trades I lost. Then let's say I win my next trade. So on my 4th trade, I win it. I'm now up I'm now up 0.5%, because remember, I go for 1 to 3.5 minimum. So that means I can lose 3 trades and win 1 trade and be profitable. I can essentially be 25% accurate and be a profitable trader based off of my strategy. So the way I approach that with a funded account is like, okay, I'm gonna pass my funded account in X amount of time. Usually it's like a week is what I give myself. And just so you know, like, there's been plenty of times where it was longer than a week. There's been time where I got funded in 2 days. Right now, we're just talking about the 2 weeks. So the way I split it up was, I said I need to make, I think it was like 9K to pass the challenge. So I'm like, okay, if I do a 1 to 3.5 minimum and I risk, let's just say 1 to 3. Let's make it even smaller. Let's say I do a 1 to 3 minimum and my total drawdown limit is like, what, 4,000, something around that area. That means if I risk $1,000 per trade, I should become in profit by my 4th trade, if not before then. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna risk $1,000 per trade. Trade hits, you're up 3. Trade fails, you're down 1. Trade hits 2 days in a row, you're up 6. You only need to hit 1 more trade, right? Now let's say you lose the next one. Cool. Now you need to hit 1 trade plus a little something. You hit your next trade, you need like $1,000. Like, you see how you can really structure your funded account based off your win percentage to pass your funded account. That's what I don't think people realize. I think people just keep doing it and saying, okay, I'm comfortable risking this much because it's like, bro, funded accounts are for you to go fast. If you want to do this itty bitty baby step stuff, do a regular live account. That's the thing with trading. Like, it really is just I had a really good moment and then I got comfortable with the amount of money I had. I was able to relax, and then I was able, then you're able to capitalize on it. It's different for everybody. Some people, they just out the gates, it's like this instant boom, 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 boom. First payout, next payout, now you're a millionaire. Just really, every person is different. That's why trading is so different. The experience is so different for everybody. All of these things on YouTube that you're watching are just stories that other people are saying. They're other people's perspective, but don't think your life, your experience, your trading style, everything's gonna go just like the person that you watch every day. I'm saying like me or something, but I ain't gonna really talk about that too much. We know about it. But yeah, I'm saying all this to tell you, bro, if you want to pass your funded account faster and you want to pass your funded account on a consistent basis, know your profitability in your strategy. Know your profitability in your strategy. Know if you only win 50% of the time, and be real, sometimes you only win 50% of the time. Make sure you do it accordingly. Personally, I do know some people do 1-for-1s. I just want to do it, and that's just because me. I already know. I never try to be perfect. That's my thing. I know I'm not perfect. That's why I don't like 1-for-1s. Because 1-for-1s, you have to be almost a perfect trader to see real money, bro. You literally have to win more than you lose. I don't have to win more than I lose. I can lose 75% of the time and still make money because of my risk reward. But some people, 1-for-1 works for them. That's fine. So do whatever works for you. Long story short, get your funded account. Understand how many trades you need to win to pass that challenge. Now, after you have how many trades you need to win to pass that challenge, now you have to sit there and think, okay, how many trades do I typically win, or how many trades do I typically lose before I make my next win? Let's say you can go on a 3-trade losing streak like it's normal. It's something that happens often for you. Cool. Make sure that you have it to where maybe you have 4 tries to pass it, or maybe you have 4 tries, maybe you have 5 tries to pass it. That makes you feel better. But do something to where it's you're gonna have a winning trade within this time period, and that winning trade is gonna add up to putting you in overall profit. So once you have how much you need to pass and how much you need before you would lose or win a trade, you know what I'm saying? Stop loss basically for the funded. Once you have all of that in order, then just do what you do. Just trade how you trade. You know what I'm saying? You already know if you actually are profitable. Now, if you're still struggling at that point, it's because you probably don't have actual profitability yet. And when I say profitable, that's such a loose term, because you can have profitable weeks even when you're a profitable trader. Because, bro, in all reality, the way profitability works is you become profitable for a day. Then you start becoming profitable for weeks. And then those weeks you become profitable for months. And then you profitable for months, now you're profitable for years. It's a continuous thing. So don't ever let up because you're profitable. You have to continue to show up and be profitable, bro. But yeah, man, I hope everybody's having a cool 2025. I'm actually at the gym right now. I hope everybody's getting to it like they said they would. And if you're not, bro, calm down. You have about 360 days left. So you ain't stop thinking it's over, bro. You have more days left. Chill out. But come on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's everything I got for y'all. I actually kind of like these park car conversation kind of vibes. It's just what up, gang? I'm talking to you for real. You get it. You know what I mean? And then when you doing the vlog, it's come follow me. That's lame. I ain't gonna lie. That's real lame. Y'all the homies, so that's everything I got. Seriously, I'm hoping you have a great 2025 so far. And be cool, be calm, be safe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.